Okay, so I'm looking at the old gaskets on this mounting block. They just look a little bit tired and they've been on and off a few times. So I've got some gasket paper lying around, so I thought I'd make a couple more of these. Take this off, looks like they peel off anyway, and then replace these. The Weber service kit did come with a gasket, but it's very small, and apparently these create less heat transference between the manifold and the carburetor, which can only be a good thing. And so yeah, I'm going to do this and then bolt it all down on the manifold off the car, the carb to the manifold that is, and then put it all back on the car. So it took me a little while, but I've cleaned this off and made two other gaskets for the top and the bottom, which seemed a bit of a better idea than putting on this really worn old thing back, and or also putting on that smaller gasket, which probably would have been fine, but since I've got this just seems to make more sense. So let's get refitting it. There we go. So they're all on nice and tight now. Hopefully I can get this one bolt in here. Might have to just do it a bit with my fingers first before I can get that one in, but hopefully that's going to seat a lot better now. So if that was what was leaking, because I think it's been off for a rebuild before, should be alright. Top bolt in first. Right here then, so everything's back in. Last thing to do is the accelerator linkage. So I just picked up the blue antifreeze from Europarts. It's a ready mix concentrate one, so hopefully it's going to be alright. Okay, so antifreeze in, it's all topped off, everything's back together except the air filter, so let's give it a start. check on this earth as it's turning over very slowly. I didn't mean to do this anyway, but now seems a good time. It is a bit rusty, so I'm going to clean this up, give it another try, and then I'm going to try and charge this a little bit. A bit different. I cleaned it up to bare metal. I will spray over that again when this is on. And I'm also going to clean that up, and I'm going to turn it, probably do that a bit more actually. And I'm going to turn it upside down because it's a flatter surface and there's more surface area. I'm also going to pull off the earth that's strapped to the engine, do the same with that, give it a clean, give it another try. Okay, same again, clean that up, cleaned up the part that's the part of the block that it's connected to down there, and the washer that is the side of the screw. Nice to see a little Ford Motor Company logo on there, that's pretty cool, eh? I did just try turning it over with that plugged on, but it cranked it quite fast. I'm not sure if that's any good for it, so I'm just going to let this charge for a minute. Screw now a little bit, and it seems to fluctuate still. I mean, I'm not sure why yet. Press the brakes. Seems fine. Seems fine now. It's having some effect on it. Alright, so looks like I've still got my leak on this side. Pouring nicely down from around number 2. Also along there. Now this side is definitely oil. Right then, I'm also wondering what's going on here. If I touch it, seems watery. I think of with that is that the coolant that's been leaking out of here must have possibly and hopefully run down the rocker cover onto the manifold, dropped its way from there. And hopefully that's what it is. So for this test, I've got a multimeter plugged onto the coil and I am going to crank it over, see what it reads.
Approximately 10 hours later.
compared to that, these are, Well, there we have it. Works. I think that's probably done the job, really. It still seems to run a little bit rough, so still think it's probably worth looking into the ignition side, because I do wonder if some stuff's taking a bit of strain. Also, I've noticed that when I started up again then, the revs were down to about, I guess that was like 800 or something, so it seems like it's dropping a bit, 800, 600. But when I pressed the brake pedal and used the clutch and backed it onto the drive, it didn't cut out, so that's good. Probably gonna try and fix that leak. Still leaking oil. I've got a new gasket, so might take it all off again, try that, clean it up, all that biz. But might be time to take it to a garage and get it. I just want to get it so I can use it now. And even though I can keep tinkering for days and days and all winter, it'd be nice to get out and about in it. So probably, if I can stop that oil leak, because I don't want to drive it too far with that, because it just stinks, and if you know, it's not nice being stuck in traffic with that smell and wondering if it's on fire or something. So yeah, probably a garage is the next thing, and yeah, but we'll see. Stay tuned. If you see this on YouTube, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs down. And yeah, follow me on Retro and Rusty on Instagram. And yeah, bring you more videos soon. I have some of other cars and some of doing the rear suspension on this. I just haven't put them together yet. So I'll do a bit of that. Hopefully also do some walkarounds with both cars at some point. So yeah, stay tuned.